Hey, MisterClash here with another 3-star attack replay, and today we're going to look at this attack on this Cyanide base, GOVALO, with Valkyries coming in. Now, normally you would attack this base with just a plain old Goho coming in from the Queen side, jump on that chevron shape where the Queen is. Some of the golems will go into the middle, some may not. The King will take out the Queen, Hogs coming in from the right. That's the normal way that you'd attack this base. However, the attacker is coming in with a GOVALO, so you're going to take out the 3 air defense in the core plus the 1 along the way in. So remember, if you can get 3 air defense in the core and you can take 1 out along the way in, then that's prime for doing a GOVALO style attack. Now the only risk you have here with the jump spell is that the Valkyries will path around the outside. Now if you can take out the top defense, which is what's happened there, so watch the Valkyries, there's no archer tower to path them over to the gold storage, but the air defense is up. Then from the mortar, and the next thing from the mortar that's closest to them is the Tesla and the inside of the base. So that is why the Valkyries went into the core. If the archer tower had been up, there was a good chance that the Valkyries would have pathed around to the top side and not gone into the core, because the archer tower would have been the closest thing to them as they came on in. Now this attack's over in about 30 seconds. So once it's done, we're going to have another look at it, because there are a few other little nuances and things like that to have a look at that you can't really cover. By the time you're looking at one thing, something else has happened, and the attack's over in 1:45 from when it begins. So it's a very fast attack on this base, Cyanide base, sometimes known as Chief Pat's base, but officially it's known as the Cyanide base. And I don't know, don't really see it much in farming, although I do see it in farming. You can do practice attacks on it in farming. Okay, so let's have a look at it again. Okay, so the first thing happening is to drop a minion on the top spell factory, the dark spell factory. The golems come in on either side, and now just waiting for the wizards to go down to start creating a bit of a funnel. Bottom wizard on that bottom spell factory dropped a little bit too close to the archer, so you're going to need to drop another one on the elixir ball, and there it is. And so now you've got a whole bunch of wizards taking. There's a lot of heavy storages on that side of the base, so possibly the attacker has experienced this type of attack before. And careful the King doesn't go wandering. Okay, the King has not gone wandering, so that's good. Oh no, the King has gone wandering, so that's not so good. However, there are plenty of wizards coming in. Double poison for the dragon and the balloons, and now the Valkyries. Now you did notice that that top archer tower went down. Rage the Valkyries in through that initial bit, which also helps rage your wizards and kill squad faster. Rage in the core, heal in the core. The core's dead. So now a couple of balloons on each defense as they come in, bit 3 there. A couple on the wizard tower, and now coming at the top end as well with the balloons on the archer tower. Now with the balloons on the top end, once the Valkyries were in range, the archer tower started shooting on the Valkyries, the archer tower was distracted, then you can drop the balloons in. And now you can see the massive amounts of balloons that he has left. That's how overpowered the attack became, with the Valkyries in there tanking, some golems in there tanking. All of the air shooting targets, all of the air shooting weapons were distracted. So his balloons just pretty well came in unhindered and weren't really even taken out by any big bombs or anything, because there was no reason for them to go into the core, because the Valkyries ripped out the heart of the core. Anyway, that's how to attack this base with a GOVALO style attack. Come in so that you can take out 1 air defense along the way, rip out the core, then 2 to 3 balloons on each of the air targeting defenses that are left, and generally the base falls. Helps when the X-bows are on the ground, helps when the air sweepers are not really placed in very good positions like they were in this base. Anyway, that's it for today. I do appreciate the time you've taken to get to the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please give the video a like, it does help the channel, and I will see you in the next video.